back on this and see if we can give it a shot. Okay. Stout charges to watch in a world fraught with many perils. Ooh, creating a world, watching the region's history unfold. Process is complete. Prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper, more citizens take up residence in your outpost, and your doings will attract attention both wanted and unwanted. Challenges as they arise. You might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. So I think I'll leave most of this alone. I maybe want to turn this down for now. Medium. Lots of places to be. Yeah, if I'm reading that right, that's lots of places to be. Leave the rest of that alone. And Great World. Edit, this is thinking. Okay, there it goes. 500. 400. It's a countdown. 300. 200. 100. Into the tens. And 0. Well, I guess that one didn't work. 600. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. No hundreds. And that one worked. Nice. Druid of Young Chandra. Bronze Cloth. Bowed Flowers Trust Hammer. Queen of Portentous Corridors. Lawgiver of the Twinkling Kingdom. Justicar's Matter of Course. Real Muscle Phrase Wing Deep Lather Flag Poison Bronze Pierce Seed Crowded Sculpt Profane Crystal Curious Relic Bar Gold Polished Fist Dooms Menace Whistle Whispers Wing Drill Earth Showers Obeyed Shot Spell Figures Clasped Tones Gear Menaces Knit Tugged Heroic Wheels Lie Bridges Handle Oils Room Praised Complex Nation Manner Stirs Flank Malice Musclesers Thurgla Swimhawk Sunbirder Sternsen Slug Seduce Craft Hatch Testicle Sung Murder Bodice Paddled Honor Bridge Slung Seduce. Who names their town Slug Seduce? Granite Caves Pink Braid Jumpets Sunny Living Snarl Maws Handle Oils Gang Syrup. Okay. We went to play and we sit here and it thinks. That's about a quarter of the way through. That's a big jump for the bar. About a third. More than a third. Not quite half. That's about half. Okay. 2/3. Paused for a moment. Bar jumped. And it jumped some more. We're almost there. There it goes. Saving the buildings. So, okay. This is some really interesting music. I really like the strings. Is that a harp? It just needs thinking time. Okay, synchronizing folders. Okay, so it looks like this is probably, it is in the title. Okay. Think the days. And tutorials usually have good information. Ooh, picks a spot out for us. Hope that's enough water, maybe. That is water? I think, pretty sure that's water. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Tun Koeb. Almost no supplies left. Stout labor comes sustenance. Bolt, plow, or hook provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. That is a very good season to be starting in on things. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the jaguars get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Sazitorish. Bridge crowns. Strike the earth! Okay, so... Boop, boop. Okay. Recenter on the wagon. Right here. Just like that. Zoom in. I think that part might be... I think that part might be broken. Okay, so we need to make a stairway. And unpause. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Large stockpile and some workshops. That look long enough? Let's make a section off to the side. See if that's enough space. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Okay, so we need to come up and all. Okay. Unpause and they can start emptying into the stockpile. Nice. Okay, so I need to come to here and let's just do these two that are here by the staircase. And the tree is chopped. And somebody needs to take the wood and put it in the stockpile. The stockpile is full. Let's make a little bit more space over. That looks probably good. Once it's dug out, then we need to come over to stockpile and then it needs to be, this is full, let's just make this one for wood. Yeah. Okay. Open the building mode. Workshop. Carpenter. Pear wood. Nice. Okay, so we need to make a bed. Let's make 3. And somebody comes along and makes the bed. Cool. Okay, so I need to come down here into the furniture bed, place a bed. Make with doors to use the zones menu to create an official bedroom. Okay, creatures, objects. Okay, so 72. Is that young or old for a dwarf? I don't know very many. Values loyalty, disdains knowledge, disdains introspection. Tough. Poor memory. Overshares. Oh, he's good at mining things and figuring out how much stuff is worth. Nice. Practice alerts. Practice the little, dismiss the little alert too. Supplies before the coming of the winter. We will need to build a trade depot. We'll need to have something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops crafts. Ooh, gems. So if we dig in a little bit further, that might make it hard. They did say that there were bad encounters, so we probably want to fortify up as much as possible. If we dig in a little farther, and maybe off to the side a bit. We can probably make a uh, staircase down that's much more easily defended. This one can definitely have like some kind of door over the top of it that locks though. Okay, and help button. I think this part's broken. Losing is fun. Okay, so shelter, drink, food, zones, meeting area. If I mark that much as meeting area, then they'll stay down here and not be running around where they can get in too much danger. Okay. Under the labor menu, make sure I have a miner. You're a mason. Mason isn't mining, but it's pretty close. You're a metal crafter. I don't think I'm going to have too much use for you for a bit. I have a woodworker, and he does the wood cutting, and a fisher dwarf. Okay. If I have more miners, then I get things dug out faster. Okay. I think I saw that I had 3. Okay, I need to build a still. I need to plant or gather. Work, task, I need barrels. Drink rations. Alcohol and in warmer weather can designate a water source from the zones menu at a river or pond. So that you're okay. May find water underground. Open space, it says. Brook. Oh, hey, what's this? Rubies. Microcline. Bitluminous coal. Lignite. And water. Okay. Is there anything still in the... Okay, so there is still some stuff here. And I do have those 2 extra picks. Got all that. Wooden crutch. Make bed, no jobs. I've got a war dog. Nice. 1 he dog, 2 she dogs. 2 she cats and 1 he cat. 2 Mollies and a Tom, I should say. A Jenny. A Billy. A mare. A cow. And a pullet. Oh, hold on a moment. we've got a baby, a rooster pullet, rooster chick, one cat, cow, one mare, one Billy, one Jenny, one Tom, two Mollies, two she dogs, and one he dog. He's trained. Other, nothing in the other. Okay. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to dig, and I am going to dig past this way a little bit. And then let's go this way. And then let's go down 5. 5 level seems like a good choice. And then on this level, let's just go in a couple of directions. See what we can find. What's that thing about plant? Okay, so what's planting? Okay, so we have some seeds. Need loam, clay, or sand. Highest mountain elevations do not have soil. Make sure to leave the ceiling above intact so the underground soil doesn't receive any sunlight. Underground farm plot. It's not the best soil, but it's good enough, okay? And it's in the build menu under farming. Okay. Above ground farming exposes your planters to dangers and the elements. Well, I'll probably want to build up walls or something around my outdoor farm plots anyway. Default wagon comes from most pellet spawn. The field. Period of growth will be harvested. Fertilizer and skilled planters have direct impact on crop yield. Cavern biomes have very rich soil. Potash can be made into fertilizer. I don't need fertilizer to farm good enough. I can come back and do that later. Oh, what is to be found? Bauxite. Black sand. Let's leave myself some room to expand. That's probably enough. And then if I put those there, then I have space to expand the hallways in the future, because I'm guessing that it goes from 7 to very big. Let's pause. Building. Workshops. Farming. Farm plot. Three. Yeah, I counted that right. And 3. Oh, need to go do that again. B, workshops, farming, farm plot. Okay. Let's see, what else do I need to build? I need to build a space for a still. I do think I would rather that be down here. So we open up the mining and we go to the 2 and the 3. Now let's make it 4. So we can have some space to walk behind him and put the fishery in too. Okay, so is that one? Okay, so we'll put plump helmets. We've got lots of things I can plant. Plump helmets on the one all year round, and then on the other one, let's do sweet pods and cave wheat and pigtails and dimple cups. Okay. So I need 2 workshops, and then, oh, that's right, I was also recommended to build a crafts. Let's build that one down this way. Okay. And then farming still. And fishery. Everybody's planting. Good enough. Bauxite. Okay. Wait, was that raspberry bushes I saw? Meadowgrass, dense hairgrass, dense grama, dense meadowgrass. That is raspberry bushes. Okay, so ooh, gather. Let's just gather and finger millet. And the longland grass is edible? Garden cress. Okay. I guess everybody eats something. Almond trees. Okay, so check my stocks. Every item in the fortress. Numbers may be approximate. So I think that might be one of the things I need to build sooner rather than later. Amulets, iron anvil, armor, bags. Most of these seem to be pretty empty. Barrels. lots of wine. And that one has fish in it. Oh, I've got some beds I can place. Bins, blocks, body parts, boxes, bracelets, buckets, chains, cloth, crutches, drinks. Let's put the other two beds down here, I think. Okay. So I have the still. I have the fishery. Prepare raw fish. Yes, that would probably be very important. Okay, so... And then I need the crafts. And... I don't need the ashery right now. I have a carpenter. I think that's good for the moment, actually. I'll want a jeweler, but not right this moment, I think. And I think I'm going to take this section and turn it into a stockpile. Yeah. See if I can find some veins of something. Actually, you know what? 3 will probably work better. And while I'm thinking about it, I should probably also go and set that rubies I saw earlier to mine. Ooh, shale. Just sort of distance. Ha. Okay. Advanced options. Ooh, every tile. Ore and gems. And dig up more of them. Anytime you see more. I bet I'm going to need the lignite. And the coal. Probably lots of it. Tetrahedrite. I can't say I've heard of it. Lignite. That should give me some fuels. Yeah. Water. I don't think I particularly want to be digging into the water. Name the fish. Make the space. Almost there. Pause. Stockpile. And big ol' stockpile. This way I can move things in stages if I need to. Ooh, some bauxite. Maybe I need a stone worker. Hey! I didn't expect to see you today. I think it's just supposed to look like this. I think it's cool though. What are you doing in the middle of the walkway? Oh, at least they're all healthy. Ooh. Limonite. Hematite's an iron ore, isn't it? Ooh, nice. And a sapphire. Some more bauxite. Limonite. I have ores. I need to make furnaces, don't I? Let's do that here. Workshop, furnaces, glass furnace, kiln, magma. Not sure what that's about. Wood furnace. Bauxite and shale. We have lots of bauxite. And it's right there. I wouldn't know. I think it's just different is all. Although different is sometimes its own kind of hard. Furnaces, smelter. Ah, can't put it there, that's overlapping. And then I probably need a metal worker too. Do I have one? Metalsmith. Oh, this is what I need the anvil for. Aren't anvils one of those things like lathes where it's extremely hard to build the first one, but once you have one, the second and the third and the fourth one becomes so much easier? The bauxite is right there, so we'll use that. Okay, so wood furnaces, ash, charcoal. ash is used for the fertilizer, it said, so we probably need the charcoal. Let's make 2 of them. That is still a lot of things in this wagon. Look at how many things are in the wagon. And I think this is part of the wagon. Ooh, raspberry flowers. Blackberry flowers. Radishes. Are the radishes... The radishes are gatherable. What are these? Spelt. I'm not sure what spelt is. Peas. Oh, I like peas. The peas are not gatherable yet. The rye is. Wild carrots. Garden cress. Longland grass. Not heard of that one. Okay, so we have turtles and bauxite and sapphires. Oh. So we come over to the smelter and that. Oh, limonite. Limonite is smeltable. Make coke. Okay, so I think I need to let them sit for a bit. Dense cotton grass. Oh, that is a lot of plants. Mountain avens. Cotton grass. No, none of that is currently gatherable. I do need to build that stoneworker though, so. We'll come up here. And I need to switch it back to the mine all of it. And over. Because if I have the stoneworker, I should hematite, limonite, white chalcedony, tetrahedrite. Okay, the tetrahedrite is important. Rose quartz, sapphires, pyrite, lignite, cassandrite, adventurine, saltpeter, white jade, tiger iron. Okay. Oh, there it's cleared. Cool. Craft dwarf. I was going to put something here. That is for the... No seeds. Do I have any empty barrels? Nope. Craft dwarf. Oh, okay. Make instrument. Oh, I can make a zimish. I wonder what that is. Some kind of instrument. Instrument piece. Biscuit bow, duck on sound chest, duck on strings. Gib mallet, ib blowpipe, ib pipe. I don't have any bone parts. Cur case, cur keyboard, Lumash body, Lumash frame, Noshtak console, Noshtak pipes, Rifoff body, Rifot keyboard, also needs bone, Usher console. But I have lots of pieces of rock. Rock gems, rock craft, rock earrings, figurines, hives. That might be useful. Jugs, mugs. I have a rooster chick. I bet I can get female. I bet I can get hen chicks. Hen pullet hens. Pots. Pots are useful. Pots are useful for lots of things. Although I think I might want lots of mugs and jugs and pots. Yeah, that puts them on repeat. Then rock, ring, scepter, scroll roller, short sword, toy. Now, I'm not sure what to do about the rest of this, so I'll leave it alone for now. Wait a minute, this is a good place to put that stoneworker I wanted. Haha. It's already set up with the bauxite. Okay, so that is set up. Stoneworkers. Altar, armor stand, blocks. Bookcase. I don't think I need. Cabinet, coffer, coffin. Door. Hatch cover. Ooh, I might need one of those. Quern. Millstone. Slab. Statue. Table. Throne. I think that means chair. They mean chair. Let's grab some doors. Lots of doors and tables and chairs. An earring. Oh, that's right. I was going to build a jeweler. What else is to use this saltpeter for? Charcoal, charcoal. Yeah. Hives usually mean bees. Bees need to be outside. If I put the bees here, rat remains. I am glad those are outside. Sardonyx, lignite. Mine out the sardonyx, kaolinite. Maybe. Dendritic agates. Nice. Turquoise. Milk opals. Opals are pretty. Lignite. Lignite. just in case it doesn't connect. And shale, shale, black sand, sandy clay, that is a water. Okay, so what do I need to make a bookkeeper? Nobles and administrators. Here you can file your nobles as well as assign your administrators, military leaders, and other officials. Militia commanders are consigned here once the first leader is assigned. Subsequent captains' positions will be appear. These can also be assigned from the squad menu. Manager and bookkeeper. That sounds like they might be important to get one set up soonish. Create work orders from a hospital. Captain to praise your horde. Yes, hordes. Nobles and certain administrators require rooms, and some may also make demands. Okay. I don't think I need one of those, but I do think I might need one of proficient record keeper. Adequate organizer. You have more skills. It's not like we're really gonna need one. Okay, so I need a study for each of these. And then I can lengthen this little hallway to put in more offices. Once they actually get around to digging it out. Yeah. Okay. Well, I had to close out of the mining. And got gems. All the gems. Pretty gems. Okay. Oh, make instrument. Metal bars. Okay, so I can make bronze. I suspect these two are going to be the most important, so I'm going to put that on repeat. Make bronze. Let's just do one of each of those. And then, ooh, trifle pewter. Smelt limonite. Smelt tetrahedrite. I got this one first. Let's see how much of the limonite we can make. Oh. Stray yak has been found starved. Okay. So let's check on the starving. Okay, so they need to have somewhere to eat, but they're not coming to... Zones can overlap. Okay. You don't want them to be too far away from the door in case something happens. And I want them to have lots of grazing space. Do you think that's big enough? I think that's probably big enough. Okay, dogs don't need to eat grass, but goats and horses and donkeys do. Let's put the chick there just in case. Oh, it's midsummer already. The time does fly, it seems. Aha, there's only 2 things left in here, so we'll take that down. And wait a minute, I just had a thought. Bins. Lots of bins. Bins are useful. I think, let me check. Brew drink from plant. Repeat until we run out of pots or plants or whatever. And there's just nobody here to make stuff. Okay. So migrants have arrived. Okay, let's get this. Miner. Good. Woodcutter. Okay. A doctor. Peasant. 2, 3 children. Well, let's see if we can't. I can probably find that again in the help. Chief Medical Dwarf. We have a doctor. Oh, what did they bring with them? Because... Okay, so we still have the... We now have a 3rd cat. A 2nd Tom. I will be putting the kids to work just as soon as I figure out what I'm going to be doing with them. Okay. I don't think I need 2 tomcats. Not when I only have 2 mollies. I do have a gelding, but I don't have a farmer's workshop. Yeah, let's geld this one. And oh, look. So we need to go into and furniture and a table. And a table. And a chair. And a chair. And doors. I should have dug this one farther out. Oh well. And doors. And that should count them as 2 separate rooms. So when I come in and make a zone, and the office, yes. Zone, office, multi. Yes, it is 2. And done. And the kids can definitely haul stuff around. Fishing, sand, dormitory, meeting area, bedroom, dining hall, Pen, pasture, pit, pond, water source, office, dormitory, barracks, archery range, garbage dump, animal training, tomb. Gather fruit, and clay. Yeah. So now that I have kiddos, stuff should get built a little bit faster because the kiddos can move stuff around and put it where it needs to be. It does seem to be a fairly complex game. Miner. We're out of raw fish. It is unraw. Okay. See, the little kiddos. They're setting up the offices. That's right, I need to assign the offices. And one to the bookkeeper. And one to the expedition leader that's just about everything else. And now I have exact numbers of my food and drink. Nice. And now I have plump helmet spawn. Okay, so I think... Okay, so... Actually, I'm just going to expand this right now. It's getting irritating having to think about it. Whenever I try to do stuff. This does seem to be a understand it slowly sort of game. Okay, so... And if I come down... Okay, so I should have some metal. Make instrument piece. Forge Ical. And forge Contuth. Okay, so what's under iron? Altar, anvil, book binding, bookcase, die, flask, goblet, hive, jug, minecart, nest box. This looks like it's mostly from the crafts menu, only it's metal instead of... I don't think I have enough toys. Let's make some rock toy. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough so that every dwarven child has one. Yes. Okay. The child attends meetings. Okay. I do not know. Shall we go see? Low stamina, sickly, developed empathy, impatient, tolerant, avoids fights. Dabbling planter. Let's see if we can take that and maybe put it in just corpses. I think whatever meeting's going to be going on, I guess. So miasma does seem to be a not good thing. I'll probably want to close the butcher in then so that it is much more difficult to stray billy goat, stray donkey, horse. Hold still. So okay, so now you're Hale. Panicked when starving, irritated when hungry, grouchy after being stuck out in the rain. Okay. That's right. String piece. Beset body, beset strings, Luma strings, Theta strings. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Oud body, oud string, rear pipes. Wait a minute. Work orders. Haha. Used to automate tasks in workshops, set to complete, and we can be given start conditions. Create an order to make 5 wooden bins if you're out of empty ones, or to brew drinks if you are running low, or to make 5 statues every month. Limit work orders to a number of workshops. You can also create specific workshops from their building sheet. Reasonably powerful, and you can eventually automate almost all of the production if you wish. And I think I somewhat wish. Let us have the carpenter shop make beds and less than 10 and greater than 10. If we have it. Okay. Yeah. And let's check seasonally. Then we also need to have let's make the doors all out of rock. Make rock door. Same conditions. Make, because I think I'm going to have lots and lots and lots of rock for things. Okay, so we'll just make jugs, mugs, doors, tables, thrones, and bits for now. Make rock. Well, I'm guessing that these guys definitely love to. Okay, so mug? Yes. Make rock pot. And then I can go in. It does seem very useful. And it's already seem to have many of them. Make rock table. Make rock throne. Beds, doors, jugs, mugs, pots, tables, thrones. Although we probably do only want to check like once a month for most of these. I'm gonna leave the pots where they are. I suspect I'm going to be going through a lot of pots. Well, if it's shaped properly and maybe has a cushion that we can't see, I have no reason why it wouldn't be particularly comfortable for the dwarves that I am not one of. 2 lovers and 6 children. Okay. Unmet need, pray. That is like half the reason they sent me out here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it did also say he had 2 lovers, so that's 3 from each of them. Okay. One, 2, 3. And since being able to pray seems like something that everybody is going to want to do eventually, might as well dig out several places for temples. An entire temple complex, if you will. What is on this? Garden cress seeds. If it works. Okay, so it's already supposed to not accept the corpses and the refuse. It'll get moved eventually. At least now that it's entirely a skeleton, it's not going to get continue to make people sick. A gray langur has stolen a pigtail thread. Is that the one that was supposed to be like right there? Well, I guess that makes now a good time to put that hatch right there. Because I did make one. Because the first step to security is always close the door behind you. Weather is cleared. We have a new bookkeeper. Needs 2 tin-bearing stones. Rattle locks. Needs empty food storage item. Okay, so let's undo the repeating. Well, maybe not the pot. No, leave the pot. And undo the repeating. I'm gonna need some place to stick the corn. This corner isn't being used. Workshops. Farming? Farming. Well, I guess it is somewhat being used. This one's being used less. Oh, that's a lot of shells. Spouse, 2 lovers, and a child. I need to make a trade depot. Like, now. Well, as soon as it finishes saving the information. And drink the water! Even if the dwarves prefer the ale. More water. I cannot pause it while it is saving. They get grouchy when you don't. They also get grouchy if they have to be outside too much, so. kind of balances, I guess. And I'm not entirely sure you'd want to be one of these dwarves. They don't seem to sleep all that much. It needs a minute to think. Okay. There it goes. Didn't feel anything due to inebriation. Competent Marks Dwarf, Novice Shield User, Soul Distance Syrups. Novice Discipline, Novice Observer. Unconscious. Like, this is one of the first times I've seen the dwarves actually asleep. Play with sail toy boat. Feels euphoric due to inebriation. Yeah, see, even the children are drinking. Left into ad gates. Grey Langer. Gradual caught in the rain. Okay. Squad menu. Create squads filled with their positions, assign equipment and schedules, and give specific orders. Recommend that you prepare a squad and get them training as soon as you can. No idea what's out there. Well, I got a decent idea that there's at least some Langers. Nobles and administrators, militia. Okay, you were the one that had all. Hard to say. I mean, if they're euphoric, they're probably working harder, so you're the one that had all those skills. You get to be the... Yes. Create new squad. Metal armor. Add peoples. Competent Axe Dwarf, Novice Shield User. Competent Mace Dwarf, Novice Shield User. Competent Spear Dwarf, Proficient Fighter. And they'll just leave them off duty for a bit. Cool. Autumn has come. Oh, that's right. I did say that I needed a trade depot, like, immediately, didn't I? Let's see. Trade depot. Right there. Shale. It's useful. Well, there's always a possibility. Oh, hi, Snugglebutt. You come say hi? So, the sooner I get this built, the sooner I'm going to struck lignite, native gold, pink tourmaline. Pink tourmaline. I think I'm going to want to close this off eventually. What is this? Colony of honeybees. Honeybees. Honeybees to make mead. Is that bumblebees? That was bumblebees. I do think I made a hive. Let me bags, ballista barrels, bars. Okay, I've got lots of pieces of iron. Beds. The beds are all in use. Bins, blocks, body parts. Shells. Okay. Buckets, chains, ropes are included. Cloth, corpses, cut gems, crutches, doors. I now have exactly 10. Drinks, earrings, egg, figurines, fish. Floodgates, footwear, glob, lots of shoes, grates, handwear, hatch covers. Only needed one. Logs, meat mechanisms, millstones, musical instruments, corns. I don't have any raw fish. Good to know. Remains, seeds, stones, tables, tanned hides, thrones, totems, tools, toys, traction benches. Maybe it's under tools? Nest box, jugs, pots, hive. I do have a hive. Okay, so if I build workshops, farming, hive. Let's put the hive there. And continue. Ha! He's grabbed the entire colony. All 14,709 of them. Okay. Now let's put doors. Keep building. Shale door. Shale door. Let's put bauxite doors on this one. Bauxite. 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 And shale doors. And then we need to zone them as meeting areas. And then I should... Yes. Temple. 6, 4, 6, 3, 6, 4, 8, 4, 5, 6, 9, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You have the most. You're 9. And then, did you manage to catch what the second most were? Except temple 4, 6, 9, 8, and then one of the 6s, I think. Temple 6, gambling and games. Well, I'm afraid I can't quite set it up like that. Diamond Match or Bell All, I think, is going to be the Abu. Yeah, let's do Abu for this one. And then I can come and I need to make, yeah, just this whole section. Smooth it all. And then engrave it. Okay, so I think I am going to pause the gathering on this one and make myself 5 more hives. I need the craft dwarf. Yeah, pretty sure. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I set this corn down and then I never did anything with it. Mill plants. And repeat. Let us set one of the children to it. Should be easy enough. Except I'm not entirely sure the children have enough strength. I can do all... Shell. I can make shell armor, it looks like. Helmets. Eyes are light with the anticipation of industrious craft dwarves. Helmet. Leggings. And gauntlets. Ha. Okay. So I need to diplomacy. Liason from the mountain homes. Let us discuss your situation. The world is the same as ever. So I know I'm going to need, in the pets department, I have a Jenny. I need a male. I have a mare. I need a stallion. I have a Billy. I need a nanny. I have 2 roosters. I need a hen. At the very least. But beyond that, I think I ought to pick up a breeding pair of sheep. And a pair of yaks. Yep. That's quite the markup. Almost double. Next year, I need armor and leather water skins. They're paying double. Okay. Move goods to the depot. Let's... bags, barrels, bars, bins. Gem bin. Finished goods. I think I mostly need these. But to sell none of them at this time. Large gem. Let us not. Okay. Autumn has come. We have a puppy. Job item lost or destroyed. Anyway. Puppies. Oh, we have a girl pup. That's good. Ah, he is sleeping. Okay. There are two puppies. Let's just look at the other puppies. And the kitten. You can get gelded. And lots of sheep kits. That's right. I need to make a place for them to get gelded. Okay. And blocks and rough glass, sandy clay, logs. Lots of logs. Logs would be useful. Water skins. The instruments. Ooh. Turkey hen and blue peahen. Now let us start selling off our valuable, well, mostly low value. Because we do not need and then 1. Dwarven syrup, sheep's milk, bumblebee venom. Dwarven syrup. Maces. Maybe not the super high quality bronze pick yet. I could make most of this myself. I do need bins and boxes. Figurine. I can make my own anvils now. I should be just about good. Let me give them just a titch more profit. And sell some of these. Rough gems. Ah. And nobody's needed at the depot. I have done my trading. I do need to come into the zone and add my new turkey hen and peahen. I also need to make nest boxes. Rock, nest box, repeat. And if you'll excuse me just for a moment, I need to go use the ladies' room. Okay, I am back. We shall have turkey omelets and Peahen eggs. Okay. I need to come into here. Furniture. Tables. Three, 5. Four, 5, 6, 7. Now we shall build chairs. And if I have my understandings correct, the tables and the chairs can be just walked over. That should be enough tables and chairs to hold until the next migration wave, don't you think? Oh, I do need to put a door. Bauxite. And I do need to zone this as a dining hall. Let us observe our new kittens. And I have thoughts. Yes. Okay. And people are successfully walking over the tables and the chairs and the such. Ooh, walnuts. Got a lot more gathering. Prickleberries, chicory. Let's see what's available on the big plain. Cloudberries. Nope, nothing gatherable. Oh well. This looks kind of like a tree branch. Okay, so now that it is smoothed, it is to be engraved. Distant. Festival. Socialize, excitement, acquire object, eat good meal, fight, and cause trouble. Town stokers. Weapons and armor. I have helmets. I have leggings. I have lots of iron. I have gloves because they're shell. I need mail shirts. Armor. I think that's it for right now. Upgrading at the beginning. Stolen artifacts and kidnapped citizens by preparing missions from the screen. Also cause trouble if you'd like to raise your neighbors. Raids are not belonging to your civilization. Cool. Okay, so equip. Details. Material. Any. 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 We'll leave the shield as it is. Confirm. Let's call it supplemented. Lamented shell. Assign uniform supplemented shell. Disband. Nope, not disbanding. Oh. Ooh, migrants. Okay, so I have a woodcutter, a ranger, a weaponsmith, another peasant, I'm gonna go into my work orders and have them make forge, iron, pick. Forge some iron picks. Then I'm gonna have to make forge iron. Okay, I need some more cage cap. Bucket. Buckler. Cap. Metalsmiths. We too far. Still too far. Iron cap. Iron high boot. Forge iron meal shirt. And let's check once a season. Let's check once a year for that one. Forge iron buckler. High boot meal shirt cap. Do I have more hives? Stock. It's under tools. Yes. Tools. Tools. Nest box. Nest box. Okay, I've got the 2 nest boxes. Do we have all the hives? I do have hives. Build workshops farming hive. Slug. Pears. Ticks. That's right, I also need to build the nest boxes. Farming furnaces. Farming nest box. And 2 nest boxes built for my 2. And then off go the merchants. Bye, merchants. Nope, let us mine here. 1, 2, 3, 4. they are getting interest mostly in this. Oh well. I do need miners for other things though. Yes, this section shall all be temples. Close migrants. We're out of limonite. We're out of bit luminous coal. We have a dog. We're out of bags. Okay. And now we have more doors. It again. I need stoneworker to make some coffers. And let's make 3 coffins. 2, 3. Yeah, 4. 4 is good. Statue, table, throne, weapon rack. Struck jade chelidoni. And blue jade. Ha! I still need to make a more secure place to put my jewels. After all, we don't want them being stolen like that Grey Lager did with my thread now, would we? Okay. So we need to put the door down. Bauxite. Chelidonis. Got gems. Repeat. Hold still, turkey hen. 4 years old. 1 year chick. 6-year donkey. 6-year mare. Not ready to be split. Not ready to be split. Well, I should say that none of them are ready to be split. This is the only one that has bees in it. Oh, and what is this? Cloudberry flowers. Lignite and shale. Okay. Then I need to go and make... And this shall store food. And it shall have a door. because I like doors. Brew drink from fruit. Brew drink from plant. And let's make that one most urgent for a moment. And then I do need to make a space for a dormitory. Set that next to the stockpile. I will set that next to the stockpile. It's a tiny dormitory for right now. Stray yak bowl. Weather has cleared. Brew drink from fruit needs unrotten fermentable. Yak bowl. Otherwise you're gonna starve to death. Okay, so there's still some parts that say it's dense. I'll probably want to... Ooh, that's pretty. Look at all the pretty colors. Good, they're only just barely outside the nest. They shall nest at their whim. Winter is upon us. And the water still flows. It's targeting the bumblebees, though. Termites. Dendritic and picture agate. Lignite. That's right. Stockpile. The first half of it shall be metal bars. And the back half of it shall be ores. Nothing more and nothing less. That should make it a lot easier. Nothing to catch in the northeastern swamps. I do say that we have completely cleared them out of pond turtles. That's right, I need to make a kitchen. Put the kitchen here. Saltpeter. And build a farmer. Also a saltpeter. Put the door there. Let's use a shale door. And remove and remove and build the beds in a minute or 5. So orders, kitchen, prepare fine meal. Let's make it the meals once a month to start. Build a bed, build a bed. And it's a dormitory. Remove it there. And it's a dormitory. Berries. The good burlist has become a planter, but we need more iron bars. Struck gypsum. Well, let's smelt cassandrite. And tetrahedrite ore. And in fact, let's go into the smelter and make the coke always on. Smelter bituminous coal. There we go. And put a door in there. And a Ta-da! Clear tourmaline. Gypsum picture. Why are you getting in a fight with a cat? Yes, I understand we're out of iron. Chit. Boron. Limonite. I'm not doing anything with this level at the moment. Dig out the limonite. Rocks, adventurine, shale, ruby, limonite, gypsum. I suspected this gypsum's connected to that gypsum. Magnetite. On both sides. Luminous coal, tetrahedrite, gypsum. I have plenty of coal. Limonite, 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 limonite. Bauxite, limonite, limonite. Ooh, pretty. So it looks like, rather like I have a sword stabbing through the middle of my very nice cross. My crossroad with a staircase. Hauling menu. High and low traffic. Weather's cleared. Prepare 10 fine meals. Borax, carnelian, and onyx. And smelt limonite. Repeat. Plump helmet stew. I probably have enough nest boxes. Lots of gauntlets. Okay. Yes. Mash plants to a slurry. I think I have an idea. What is on this? The toy boat. I have pecan eggs. How many? 6. She is grouchy because it is raining. I have a stray rooster. So let's see. Milk animal. Make cheese. Process plants. Let us process plants and process plants and spin thread. Make instrument piece. And that's right. And for the butchery. Let's see what these guys embarrassed after sleeping without a proper room. Due to inebriation. Fine. Dabbling. Miller Planter Herbalist. By the Gem of Crystal for too long. Okay. We have peahen omelets. Although I don't think peahen omelets are actually a thing available. I should have, though, build furniture chest. A chest to place in each room. And I do think that I can place some of my instruments in just the ironwood. Okay, so then go up and up. Right, no, that's down. Up and up. And up. I shall expand this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. You are eating plum helmet stew. Let us edit the stockpile. It shall not contain prepared meals, nor any of these, nor actually that's probably a good start to clearing some of this space out. Nor shall it contain metal bars. Okay. Nor shall it contain metal ores. And we shall do the same to this one. No prepared meals. No plant drinks. No metal ores. No wood. And we shall grant them the time to move all that around. Let us go and make that an order, actually. Cut gems. The amount of rough gems is greater than 10. Okay. Ha! Build door and door and add a little tiny stockpile for corpses. And build a workshop for the butcher and jail. Then also build a workshop for the mechanic. And it can be bauxite and workshop. I don't need an ashery at the moment. I don't need a bowyer. The mechanic, the soap maker. If I'm going to be butchering, I need a tanner. Bauxite. Workshops. And let us make of leather. Sure. Okay. So they're going to run around and build stuff for a bit. There were other furnaces listed. Let us make some. We have a glass furnace out of shale. And we have a kiln also out of shale. Wait, bauxite. Okay. An armorer. Nice. Pink tourmaline. I do not see where I have struck the pink tourmaline. But let us smooth and zone this as yet another temple. Temple 9, 11, 8, 11, 7, 13. Burr the Gem of Crystal. Khadul Mintapale. A bull. Okay. So you have one, and you have one, and you have one. So you are 10, and you are 5, and you are 7, and you are 11, and you are 8, and you are 11. Diamond match for Bilal. Bilal. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. And then build furniture chests in the corner. Desires 5 stored instruments. Craftsdorf. Make instrument Zemesh. Make instrument to Zemesh. Make instrument Ikal. Make instrument Kontuf. And one of every instrument piece. Okay. Do I have clay? Bins, blocks, body parts. Bags. I do not seem to have any. Gebloknoski. Portal. Terrarium. Throne toy tube file. Okay. Brew drink from fruit. Brew drink from plant. Don't have any honey jugs. Make rock throne has been completed. Weather is cleared. Do I make a second smelter? Not right now, I think. But I do think I need to chop down a few more trees for it to do the trick. Don't you think? What are you? You are a porcupine. Did I... Ha! Make rock mechanisms. Let's put you on repeat. Leatherworks. Instrument. Oh. We need water skins. Okay, farmer's workshop, hemp thread, hemp seeds, process plants and repeat. Process plants to barrel and repeat. Well, this seems like a good place to stop for today. And I will see you on Thursday. I'm thinking about making this every other week. So, now you know. And this has been pretty cool. I should probably be planting some of these seeds, though. Well, it's spring. We'll have time and space to do that. Until next time, and drink your water.